How you doing? My name is Shaman, and I'm going to show you how to use the Culture Pass. So first thing you have to do is you have to get a library card from either the Brooklyn Public Library, the New York Public Library, or the Queens Public Library. And in order to get one of those library cards, you have to be a New York State resident, or you have to work or go to school in New York City. So once you get that library card, you can come to culturepass.nyc and you're going to click Reserve Pass and you choose one of the library systems. I'm going to choose Brooklyn Public Library. I'm actually a member of all three libraries, but I'm going to choose Brooklyn. So I'm going to enter my library card in. And then I'm going to enter my PIN. So now I'm in. So once I log into the Culture Pass NYC system, I'm going to be able to see how many reservations I have, search the attractions, select available date, or view all the attractions. And of course, you can come over here with Google Translate and you can translate this into other languages and you can do a map view. So as you can see, this is just the default view. This right here is the AKC Museum of the Dog, and it says no passes available at this time. So it says new passes available monthly. So the way that this works is on September 1st, you'll get passes for October. On October 1st, you'll get passes for November. So new passes are released at the beginning of the month for the upcoming month. So a few more things I want to mention is that when you book a pass, it's going to either be for you or you and a guest or you and a family of 4. So keep that in mind when you book it. Also, when you book a pass, if you don't show up, you're not going to be able to book another pass for that particular venue for another calendar year. And you can only have 4 open passes at one time. So once you have 4, you can't book another one until one of those passes is used. So those are the main things that I wanted to point out here. So what I'm doing is I'm just scrolling to see. So you can see there's a lot of institutions: American Museum of Natural History, the Bard, Gradette Center Gallery, and there's a lot of other places. So I'm going to click right here, show first available offer. Okay, so right here, there's a family pass that is available for August 30th, which is today. So that's not going to work because it's the end of the day. And then there is a regular pass right here. So it says this pass is valid for free entry for up to 2 people for the self-guided tour only, no age restrictions, and you do not need timed entry. So I'm glad this came up. So sometimes you actually have to have a timed entry, and if you have a timed entry, you have to show up at that particular place at that particular time. So that's another thing to keep in mind with this pass. So if I would have reserved this, I would be able to go if this was earlier in the day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a different date. So there is nothing else available. Now this is odd. So it's actually showing me September. And I guess because August 1st, they gave availability for the following month, which is September. So September 6th is available. So if I were to choose this particular date, it's going to give me the information about the pass. And as you can remember, this is a pass for me and one other person. It has my email right here, has the date, and it says it's not timed entry, but it's a self-guided tour only. So it says mobile or printed pass accepted for admission. So if I continue, it will start the process of booking this pass. So another thing I want to mention is once you print the pass, you can cancel it. So it's good not to print it until it's close to the time that you're going to use it. But also keep in mind that in order to allow other people to use it, if something comes up and you are unable to use it, you should you should actually cancel your reservation 3 days prior as a courtesy if you're unable to use it. So keep that in mind. So I could continue, I can use this, and then come September 6th, I can actually go to this museum with myself and somebody else, because it says up to 2 people, and I can use it. So that's how you use Culture Pass. So I'm going to go back out and I'm going to scroll down to see what else is available. Okay. So there's a few that says show first available offer. So let's look at, well, this is pretty popular, Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. So there's nothing available. So maybe coming back September 1st, there could be something available for October. So this is a nice one right here. This is the Brooklyn Children's Museum. I'm going to click here. And it's showing the first available pass is September 16th. So the reason for the previous pass that we were looking at show today is because that was the first available pass, even though that time slot even though the museum is closed, because it's still that same day. So I could actually reserve that or reserve a different date, and you can see there's a lot of different dates. So for the other pass, it was only on Wednesdays, but now it looks like every day except Monday and Tuesday for this particular museum. So this pass will be valid for up to 2 people, and the pass can be redeemed for either an adult or a child, and you don't need time entry reservation for this site. So that is a good thing. So let's explore around and see how this would work here. So if I click search attractions, I can actually go here and I can scroll down here and I can choose an attraction like by that, or free or discounted passes or mobile passes accepted. I can choose that if I wanted to. I can actually choose by location, and this is giving me neighborhoods in Queens like Astoria and Flushing, but it's also giving me boroughs like the Bronx and Brooklyn, or Queens, the whole borough, Staten Island. But this is for New York City. So let's try to pick something let's try Manhattan, and let's click this and see what we have. So this is everything in Manhattan. And does it give a list of how many? No, it doesn't, but you can scroll through and you can see. So if it says show first available offer, there's going to be a pass that is available. So if I want to go to the Jewish Museum, I would just come down here. You get a little information about the museum. Click on show available offer. And it's going to show that this is general admission for up to 2 people, no age restrictions. And then the first available pass is tomorrow. So you click on that and you could actually go ahead and book that. And it gives a little more information. So your information from your ID has to match this particular pass. And it says your Culture Pass is only valid for entry at the time slot you choose. So let's see if I click continue, what will happen as far as the time slot. Okay, so it actually gave me the reservation. I'm going to cancel this pass right here. Okay. So you can see I didn't print that pass, so I was able to cancel it, and there should be no penalty to me. So let's go back to the Jewish Museum and see. So by default, it looks like it took me back to all attractions. Yeah, so let's search attractions. And let's put in Manhattan. I'm going to go down to the Jewish Museum again. It says mobile passes are accepted. Library card holders may reserve 1 pass per calendar year, which we've already mentioned. Yeah, so with this particular, to reserve a time entry slot, you have to email info@thejm.org or call this number. So that's the step that I was looking for that I wasn't able to see. So let's see what other dates they have here. So they have quite a few dates. So that's how you use the Culture Pass. And of course, if I made the reservation, it would be right here, and I would have get an email and I'm going to click my reservations, and it should show nothing. Yeah, okay, so I don't have anything there. So this is a good benefit because there are a lot of museums and there's a lot of cultural institutions within New York City. And this program allows you to go to them for free. Some, I believe, are discounts, but most are free. And you can log into this with the Brooklyn Public Library, Queens Public Library, or the New York Public Library. And they'll all work. And this is a way to do something with you and a friend or family. So I hope you enjoy this and utilize these benefits that we get for living and working or going to school in New York City or being a New York State resident. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be doing more tutorials about helpful things in the future. Thank you.